So look, we've told you, set your reminders, set your watch. Just remember, 7:30 tomorrow. Be in front of your TV, tune into Citi TV, and watch Hairdressers. It's very, very simple. Okay, that's all you have to do, literally. And of course, tweet about it too. Hashtag the Hairdressers all over the place. Okay. Now, we'll go into the newspaper shortly, but I want to remind you this show is brought to you by Creamy Plus Evaporated Milk, Sky Water, and Note Cosmetics. Okay? Milk, water, makeup. We've got you covered.
Sorted.
There's something for everyone. Okay,
well,
what do we have?
Let's delve into the papers. And this morning I have the Daily Graphic. And then on the front page of the Daily Graphic, we have reparations for Africa long overdue. This is coming from the president. Also, fight insecurity, SECOM urges African leaders. Law school entrance exams. Prospective students to sign undertaking. This is coming from the legal counsel. And civil service owners Henry Korte and others. Non-traditional export earnings hit $3.3 billion in 2021.
Okay. On the front page of the Ghanaian Times, Veep inaugurates 100 kilometers rehabilitated Kumasi roads. And there's an image of Vice President Bawumia there inaugurating the road project. Also, military officer dies of monkeypox in Bolga. So yeah, for people who don't take it seriously, monkeypox actually can kill. So let's beware. Very sad news there. Resolve issues surrounding LPG supply to end tanker drivers' strike. COPEC is appealing to government. Transatlantic slave trade in Africa. President Kufuor demands an apology and compensation from European nations. Yeah, that's all on the front page of the Ghanaian Times today. Okay, maybe when we finish this, I'll ask you what you make of the call for reparations in Africa.
Okay.
We know African Americans have been calling for that for some time. But okay, we'll talk about that.
The Crusading Guide has these headlines. Kufuor fights for reparations for Africa over slavery. Pay your workers, deputy coordinator to private security operators. And we also have a small-scale mining export bounces back. Okay, CBTG raises over 52 million Ghana cedi in taxes. And then we also have Bawumia commissions 100 kilometers of Kumasi inner city roads.
The Chronicle front page. Beware, the sachet water you drink may contain SHIT.
Yeah.
They've put that. It's there on the front page of the Chronicle. And you need to be aware of that because we know that causes typhoid and obviously other diseases as well. So be very, very careful. Now, this is a survey done by the Ghana Statistical Service that revealed this. So you can look at the Chronicle for more information. Also, Kumasi residents defecate around rough. Wow, there's a lot of fecal matter-related issues on the front page of the Chronicle today, right? Government doubles NDC roads record in Ashanti region, says Vice President Bawumia. And it's time Africa received reparation for slavery. This is making the rounds on all the newspapers, actually. The president making that call again. And Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's the Chronicle front page.
Yeah, I have the BNFT here, and it says here, maintain commitment to expenditure and revenue measures, PwC to government. It also has here a 2022 revised budget at a glance. There's a whole nice infographic there. Ghana improves marginally on budget transparency. And this is coming from a survey. And we have good harvest could tame rising inflation. It's something there by Databank.
And on the Anchor newspaper front page, Asiedu Nketia puts NDC boys' political career on hold. Nkrofo magistrate relocated over rent scam, not galamsey. And Alan in big trouble, according to the Anchor. Also, this very disturbing story, mentally challenged woman stones Okada rider to death at Circle. Very sad, and that's on the front page of the Anchor today. Okay. So maybe we can check out some online stories as well. Okay, while we're doing the reparations. Yeah, what do you make of that, Kwekudi? Obviously, we know that the transatlantic slave trade was one of the horrors of humanity.
We were pillaged.
We were. And, it's interesting. The president is making this call saying that European nations
Yeah.
owe us
Yeah.
for their role, the role
Yeah.
that they played in this.
Yeah.
You know, we know that Europe, America played a big role. What do you think? Do you think it's in order that Europe owes us something for their role in the transatlantic
So
slave trade?
there are a lot of European countries involved
Yeah.
in the whole,
Yeah.
taking over the continent, splicing and dicing, chopping
Yep.
it up, and doing whatever they felt like doing with it. So
And using our ancestors to develop their countries
Yes.
with free labor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the free labor component was there. The natural
Resources.
resource component was there.
Yep.
And then even factor in what that means in terms of setting us back. Maybe
Yes.
500 to 1,000
Yes.
years, setting us
Centuries.
back. Incapacitating us. In terms of so many different things. There are layers to all of this,
Yep.
right? So there's all of that. My take, though, on this reparations thing is that, first of all, how do you quantify?
Quantifying it would be the issue, probably, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if they did, let's say, for example, say they paid $1 billion, right, to each African nation. Let's just say, for the sake of argument,
Okay.
$1 billion to each African nation.
Okay.
Will that money help us or mess us up further?
Well, looking at the fact that we owe probably more than 40 billion or 50 billion in
Yeah.
debt,
Yeah.
it's like a drop in the ocean, isn't it?
Yeah.
And for the kind of development we need, essentially it's a drop in the ocean. And like you're saying, it's hard to quantify the human suffering,
Yeah.
the labor that, those who survived that perilous extraction
Yeah.
to Europe, what they went through,
Yeah.
their descendants, the generations of abuse and
Even if you could
torment.
quantify all of it,
Yeah, it's
my question is,
would the resources be put
the
to good use?
resources would, if you see, because looking at what we've seen so far, right, and the misuse and abuse of our resources by our own leaders, by ourselves, any cash that comes, because it will come in the form of cash.
See, I was going to say, what if it's
Or
in kind?
it could come
like,
in
what if it's a
kind.
development? Like, what if they say, okay, we want our roads fixed?
So I think that's the way it should go.
every European country or America, if you
Yeah.
had a role in the slave trade, come and make sure all our
Build-
roads are top notch. Come
build-
and build proper hospitals. Come
Build,
and
say,
like
5,000 kilometers of roads
Do you understand?
in
Like-
every nation.
something like
Yeah.
that.
For me, that would work.
I think
That would be
maybe
the
we could
way
leverage,
forward.
for development.
Cash would be death to our societies.
So
That's
you
all I
think
can say.
infrastructural development
Oh, yes.
would be
Yes.
the way to go,
That's
right?
the way to go. That would be the way to go. Listen, putting cash in our type of leaders on this continent, putting cash in their hands, hey, Lord. No. Yeah.
And
Listen,
then it's like, how do you even distribute it? Because it's obviously coastal dwellers
Yeah.
who suffered the most.
Yeah.
So, how do you even begin to...
not even necessarily. I mean, you can say the most, but if you see places where,
Anyway, there are places in the north
yeah,
where there were
people just
issues.
went in.
Charlie?
They went in. They pillaged.
Well, let us know what you think if
Me,
you're watching.
in kind. The
In
is
kind
the
could
one
work.
that would work for
All right.
me, yeah.
Hashtag Breakfast Daily.
Yeah.
Send a message on WhatsApp
Yeah.
0550-585832. Do you think Europe or America or countries that were involved in the slave trade
Yeah.
owe us
And-
something?
And should it be cash or kind?
Should it be cash or kind?
Yeah.
Okay.